Maybe it'll be picked up by someone else because they are hungry for this.
They've bailed on it, but in doing this, Lauren, look at how spread they are. They're thin across the map. Gold are all over the place. Samty goes down. So does Jeems as well. That's Voxic picking him up on his way by. He's going to bleed out. 2 players of Liquid remain. This is dangerous, dangerous time here. Voxic will see that one through. The Knights, they claim another 15 points. Meanwhile, Gold, they're allowed to gather their thoughts, get themselves back together, get tanked up to health. Ibby and Scoom once again. This is the problem for these teams on the outskirts. There's no one in the middle. Everyone's playing edge here. No one just, it's the last game. Everyone's a little bit scared to go get stuck in. Liquid's there, but they're only down to 2 men.
Welcome to South George. Could still pose a threat for Gold potentially, but this position is still relatively comfortable, and the new circle, it looks quite nice for them. It just centralizes. It moves further forward. 4 AM under fire, and as is OMG. The rest of the teams towards the south, though, that is going to be a big fight waiting to explode.
Gold's position might see them move down south. WTSG and AHQ all the way up north. Genji Black, though, Grammatic falls. So does Pure Boy. They're both knocks, the knock kills. Diaz looking for more, and so does Refund. 45 players alive, 15 teams, 23 minutes 30 into the game. This next circle is going to start to really hurt teams. That Southern Bank, though, 1, 2, 3, 7 teams all down south. TG still scraping to try and get in here. They're fighting from the blue. And it all comes down to this. Oh, I hear the crowd go wild. Essa's down. CeeLo's dead as well. Genji Black are having a bit of a mare, Lauren.
Yeah, they're not having a good game at all here. They're being picked apart by so many different players. Now, Gold are on the move. They're going to try and make a bit of a mad dash for it. Knights will unleash a couple of shots here. Does catch a little bit towards the bike. And gotta be so careful. Hit the deck. The fire comes in. Actually, from the back lines, this could be a real issue for Gold. It was behind them. It might be 4 AM.
Yeah.
That could indeed be 4 AM, but Liquid again are playing this weird safety keeper for them. Liquid put down the fire, they put down 4 AM, but Gold turn it around. It's got V gone down. And welcome to South George. Found Loki as well, though. That's a confirmed kill. 4 AM claimed that one, and now this needs to be some big work coming out. This guy's hunting Liquid. He knows. He wants it all himself, but a little low on the range. He's getting the tags, but not the frags. And now we're seeing
That's
a couple of them finding it.
I mean, the headshot came through. That's what saved his teammate's life. He knocked that 4 AM player at range with the SKS. Did him a favor. At least gives Scoom a bit of a warning shot now to back off. Balok goes down. So does Meow. Pure Boy, they're only knocks, but Balok is a finish. And that looks like potentially Crest Gaming Xanadu, they're out. Rather unfortunate for them. Pino, he's also gone as well. Genji Black, they're starting to turn up a little bit now, get some revenge. Miko, he's gone. Ghost Gaming, they end up running 13.
Cover. Look at him trying to crawl his way in. He's desperate for some cover here. He might just be in the circle as well. He's done so well to get that far, but he can't get far enough. It's 4 AM coming into the late of night, trying to get this one done, doing the damage. And Gold are getting punished here. That was stolen by Welcome to South George. And Savage are out. This is huge from Refund as well.
Look who's in the middle. Savage, unfortunately, will fall. An Octave, he hits the deck and dies. K3 gets in with a nade. 11 teams, 26. 2 members, I think, from Gold, 2 members from Liquid. Both of them the most central players in the map. 2 up from 4 AM, 2 up from OMG. 2 up from Avanga. What's going on? The big fight that might actually happen, Lauren, with all 4 players on either side. It's WTSG and the Knights in the northern end of the circle.
It could be. They're the 2 big remaining squads here. Knights in a bit of a battle, to say the least. WTSG working forward, and the circle is on neither of them. So that fight towards the north is going to be big. And now, actually, Genji Black still fighting a good fight, though. These guys are not backing away from this at all. And OHM is being punished here as well. That is the southern side battle coming through on the kill feed. Unroot finding that one alleviates some of that pressure, so now they can maybe work their way forward to that circle.
Yeah, that's the pick he needed. There's only 2 of them alive, Esther and Unroot. They need to go, and they need to go now. CDAT is the only one alive there for OHM, and he is literally single-handedly standing between them and the circle. You've got Avanga, you've got OMG, all on eyes on them. So it's going to be a bit of a careful creep. This is the fight we spoke about earlier.
Voxic is still there, Texas is still there, but welcome South Georgia Knights were almost neck and neck in that points as well. They were right down there 4th, 5th. They were next to each other, so that for them is a huge placement fight. That means so much to them. Welcome South Georgia trying to take a bit of a swing towards the western side. You've already got Vard on a vehicle. He's going to get out of there. Knights have a bit of a split going on, and actually it's Gaxi to find one. That's big for them. Going into their pocket gives them room to work, and it's going to be surely a follow-up as well. Dre is on the move. He's trying to get out of there, but it's Vard to find Texas in the end.
Unroot will fall. and that Genji Black down in 10th. 9 teams remain, 20 players. As soon as I say that, Texas, he's gone. Esker and Ibiza on screen, your 2 top teams again, fighting tooth and nail as far as they can get up in that leaderboard. They are central circle, damn near it. 4 AM on the outskirts, they're going to be Gold's next problem. Scoom can see Simson. WTSG, Larsson's going for it. WTSG want a piece of the action. They're now pulled up. They're in the middle. That's a big fight because they just completely, they wiped out all of the Knights, so they're all still alive. They took that fight perfectly.
Somehow they've made it, but Ibby has not. He got caught in the meantime, so now it leaves just Scoom alive, and there's no recovery in this. There's no revives going to be available, no way. Ibby could try and crawl, maybe get some information, put some markers out, make some comms towards Scoom so he knows what's going on, but beyond that, you got OMG just wiping things up out here. They've been lighting up that kill feed the entire time. I don't know how they've been doing that. And now Gold's remaining 2 players still holding firm here. Not a high kill game for them, but their positioning was excellent. So again, coming into this game, they had such a strong lead. You still feel this should be enough for them.
You've got to be careful, though, with GU and CPT from 4 AM. It depends which way they go. It's 2 versus 2, but Gold are very, very split, so it depends how much the Defilade can actually get eyes on them. WTSG, 4-man strong. They can take the northern end of the circle. They're happy. They can play for placement and play for money at this rate, to be honest with you. It's great for them. 2 alive for Avanga. Same for them. They want to jump up. AHQ, left-hand side, western swing of the circle. He'll see all this. He'll be given all this information now and calling for Simpson to give him a hand. As soon as we say that, both of those arrows of those players just turn on a pinhead. The circle will dictate the next few minutes of this game, though.
Got to be so careful. Circle goes central. Scoom's still in it. Gold is still there. Not Esker, though. He's on the outskirts. He was playing on the very edge of this. Springs up. It's time to fight. The accuracy is formidable. What a player and what a play from the remainders of Gold. And he wants a bit more of the action. That's a whole squad. Are you mad right now? He's got to be careful. He's got to play a little safe. Surely he's going to make it as hard for the opponents as he possibly can. He's taken out everything. He's taken everything away from them.
Esker, this is a grand final stage. You can't just stand up and take out 2 like that. He's secured Simpson the circle. By doing this, he's now taken off the pressure from behind them. They're still going, Lauren. They want more. They're absolutely smashing WTSG from the floor.
This could be a disaster for the other squads as well. Gold looking so good late game. They're taking every fight. WTSG were looking good to maybe push themselves up into a better position, but that may not be the case. The revives are coming in. Esker bought himself a second, but Scoom, he's still alive as well.
That was 2 back-to-back. Keenan Mumino from Avanga. They hit the deck in 5th position. Fantastic work from Scoom. Single man surviving for Liquid. He jumps them up into 5th. Esker now, he's felt the wrath of WTSG. You poke the bear, you get the claws. Maybe his time here is done on the battlefield, but he did enough at least to inject them up to the top rankings of 5th place minimum. Gaxi collecting any bits he can from his fallen comrade. Liquid, only man surviving is Scoom. Surely for Gold, it'll be Simpson as well. AHQ, they have 2. WTSG, who've moved further deeper into the circle with the vehicles, they have 3.
This is the tense moments now. Everyone looking for those angles, trying to find any information, clinging onto that last bit of utility to put down to play. And Esker does finally fall. Valiant attempt from him throughout this. Huge kills coming in as well.
I think he did more than enough to take out 4 AM like that. He's secured them this. 4 AM could have pretty much run into Simpson, because then you would have had the problem of they've had nobody inside the circle and had to run the gauntlet.
Okay, so this turns into just snakes everywhere. No planes needed. They're fine. You've got AHQ on the move. Liquid is being surrounded. Scoom is in a bit of an issue if he gets spotted out here. He needs to be aware of this one. He needs to be careful somehow. If they spot him out, does he see them though? I'm wondering. I think he's got the information, at least on one. I think he's going to be able to spot the other, and the circle shifts.
Oh, it's WTSG circle, and they've got 3 surviving. Vehicles as well for utility. Looks like they either have the information of where Simpson is, or maybe they're just the warning shots coming from Gaxi across. You can see how spread they are. They do have a tree. They have the rock side in the vehicles. Gaxi's the only one outside. He can watch this backside. I like what he's doing, though, staying outside the circle, because if he sees Simpson run, then they have that info. Who plays spoiler, though? Who goes first? Scoom obviously needs to worm his way in. K3's made it in for AHQ. Winner's on the back line if he does. Could Winner be the problem here and eliminate either Scoom or Simpson?
It could, but whether it would be enough to affect the overall rankings, that's beyond the point.
Yeah, top 4 for both of these. You'd assume that it's second and first confirmed, but...
Well, it's the last chance to dance. You've got 5 seconds till that blue starts to move. So here it comes. It's going to be pushing all of these players forward. Simpson now needs to get up and make a move for it. Makes a run. He gets tagged on the go. Can he get to cover? It looks like it might be done for. Scoom, though, he turns it on a dime. That's Winner gone. He could have been the threat and actually helps out Gold again. Now, will they do the same for him? No, it looks like Scoom is down and out. It's Liquid gone. Now in towards the 3 remaining teams. Simpson is still doing it. Gold are still getting points. AHQ finally stopped his run, but it's not over yet. Down to 2 teams.
Tagging and bagging. Simpson, before he went down, he didn't go down without a fight. He took out several members, as you said. For Scoom, though, might have done him a little bit of a favor by taking out Winner.
Certainly could have. 4 players standing. K3 taking a hell of a lot of damage. I don't know how he's going to get out of that. He's got 1 angle to work with. Vard is hungry, and Vard gets his dinner. Welcome to South George. Win the final game, but will it be enough to be the final winners?
Fantastic work from every single team. Every team has fought it down to the very last circle. The very last points, it all came down to game number 8. We won't be confirming anything until we see the final standings, but honestly, for me, if I were as a betting man, I'd be definitely looking at Gold, and honestly, I think they are as well. They're cheering around, which would suggest that they are victors in this one. The fans, the signs are already there, Lauren. What a way to end it.
Considering they finished in 3rd position in that final game, and then prior to that, they were sat in 1st with a commanding lead. It would have to be nothing short of a miracle to see Liquid push that one, and they fought valiantly. You look at what they did there, that was good, but I don't think it's good enough to take down these guys. They played out of their minds throughout this tournament from day 1 to day 2. They have looked very good, and day 2 has been a very scary prospect to even consider coming up against them.
Well, with all the cameramen on them and all the flash photography, Berlin, please put your hands together for your PUBG Global Invitational 2018 TPP Grand Champions,